Welcome to this class. We will explore our flexibility and the space of the body. Starting in child pose with your blocks and blankets nearby. So, knees wider than the hips, big toe touching, and release your forehead on the mat. Relax the shoulders and notice your breath. If you need to place a block under your forehead or a rolled blanket between your calves and your shin, between your calves and your hamstrings, feel free to do that. That relieves a little bit of pressure in the knees. Bring your awareness to your low back, your hips, your shoulders, and finally the side body. One more breath here. And then inhale, walk both hands to the left, dropping the right shoulder and the right hip. Guide your breath in the right side body, checking the space there. Inhale, walk the arms back to the center. And the exhalation takes your arms to the right. Drop the right shoulder, the right hip. Invite your awareness to the left side body. Notice the difference. Guide your breath there. Inhale, back to the center. Bend your arms. Palms of your hands touching, fingertips facing the sky. Exhale, release the hands there. Inhale, up you come to the flat tabletop with your hands, wrist under the shoulders, hands out the shoulders distance apart, knees under the hips, press the knuckles down, claw the mat with the fingertips. This is the placement of your hands when you take planks or down dog. Always pressing down with the knuckles and clawing with the fingertips like a bird. Find your neutral spine and soften a little bit between your shoulder blades. Soften the elbows also. And then draw 3 circles with the hips going clockwise. Look for the space here. Feel the water element in your body. Water can fill any kind of space. And reverse the direction of your circles, counterclockwise. When you come back to the center, pause, and then step both feet to the left, turning around, inviting the left hip closer to the left shoulder, softening the elbows, hugging into the midline with your hands and arms. Checking with the space again in your right side body, that is lengthening. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale, allow your spine to round, it feels good. Inhale, neutral tabletop with your heart open. Exhale, feet to the right, turn around, right hip closer to the right shoulder. Breathe in the space of the left side body. Inhale, breathe yourself back to the center. Exhale, rounding your spine again. Inhale, sequence up, chest lifts, right leg back, toes down. Give your leg a good stretch. Inhale, toes, lift the leg, toes up, away from the mat. Breathe in the back body. Hug into the midline. Reach your left arm forward. Feel the balance here. Feel the core starting to activate. One more breath. Elbow to the knee and round. Inhale to extend. Left hand touches down. Right leg cross around the midline. Lift the right hip, look back, stretch your right leg. Inhale, same leg goes back. Exhale, drop the knee, rounding your spine. Inhale, sit bones up, chest lifts, left leg back. Reach back. Right arm forward, bird dog. Soften the supporting arm. Right shoulder back into the hip socket. Breathe. Exhale, elbow to knee round. Inhale to extend. Drop the right hand. Cross the foot on the outside of the mat. To the right. Stretch the leg. Hug into the midline with your arms. Inhale, same leg goes back. Exhale, round your spine, dropping the knee. Lift the belly button much more toward your back body. Broaden the back body, find your space there. Inhale, open the heart. Exhale, extended child, fold. Inhale, arms to the left. Maybe the second time your right hand can come a little bit closer to the left, or maybe you can place your hands to the top of your left hand. Inhale back to the center. Exhale, breathe yourself to the right, arms straight. Maybe left hand on top of the right, dropping the left shoulder and the left sit bone. There's more space there. Inhale, walk back to the center. And up you come. One breath there. Exhale, curl the toes, lift your knees, hips away, up and away from the mat. Side body gets longer. Bend knee down dog. Inhale, up on the tippy toes. Right heel close to the ground. Bend the left knee. Hold. Switch. Hold. Ears in line with your arms. Switch. Hold. Hug into the midline with your arms. Switch. Hold. Up on the tippy toes. Heels to the left. Keep your legs straight. Hips centered to the center of the mat. Up on the tippy toes. Heels to the right. Keep the hips up. Inhale, heels up. Exhale, down dog and hold. Legs straight, your knees bent. Inhale, rock forward. Plank pose. Drop your knees down. Pose here. Bend your elbows, hugging the side body. Touch down with your chest. Slide forward. Release the forehead down. Keep the hands to where they are. We're prepping the body for cobra, but we are not lifting the chest. So it's just the action of the legs and of the arms. Legs, table and arms. So keep the legs very active. Roll the top of the thighs slightly in. Lift the inner thighs. Bring the tailbone slightly in. Elbows toward one another and back. You feel your chest start to open. But do not lift the forehead. Do not lift it. Just check. Exhale, soften, release the shape. Inhale, lift your chest this time. Place your elbows under the shoulders for Sphinx. Forearm parallel. Hands and also the forearms are as wide as the shoulders. Invite your Sphinx to be active, raking the heels of your hands toward you. That opens the chest, tip of the shoulder blades down. One breath. soften a little bit. Inhale, active sphinx. Turn your head to the right. Notice what happens in the left side body. Head to the center, to the left. Notice what happens in the left side, in the right side body. Inhale to the center. You can hold the sphinx, or you can lift your heart, keeping the arms straight in front of you. Legs are very active. Tip of the shoulder blades are moving toward the back of your spine, toward the back body. Exhale, bend the elbows down with the sphinx. Release the forehead. Place your hands on a bit close to the side body. Press up, flat table. Reach back, down dog. Hold the shape. Check in with the hamstrings, calves, even Achilles tendons. Inhale, right leg up. Spread the toes. Knee to nose, round your spine. Right leg goes back. Knee to right elbow. Right leg goes back. Knee to nose, round your spine. Right leg goes back, one leg dog again. Knee to left elbow. Right leg goes back. One leg dog again. Now prepare to step forward. So bend the knee. Knee to nose. Stay very high. Step your right foot forward. Drop the left knee down. Inhale, allow the left hip to come a little bit closer to the mat. Exhale, shift your hips back. Slide the heel forward, right heel forward. Then bring the leg back in order to have your hips on top of the knee, the bent knee. Exhale, fold toward the straight leg. Inhale, rise. Bend the knee. Back to the runner's lunge. To the runner's lunge. Hold here. Shift the hips back and find your modified pyramid. Maybe you fall toward the straight leg. Inhale, rise. Keep the back leg straight, pivot on your feet. Halfway lift in a wide angle. Breathe there. Keep on pivoting until you reach the opposite side of the mat. Bend the knee. So you have your right knee down. Breathe there. Reach the left leg straight. Keep the toes down. Lengthen. Bend the left knee up into the runner's lunge. Pivot back. Pivot back. Drop the left knee. Pause here. Reach your heart forward. One breath here. Back up of this shape, up into the runner's lunge. Flatten your hands. Right leg goes back. Down dog again. Breathe here. Inhale, left leg up. From the inner thigh, you lift the leg. Spread the toes. Exhale, knee to nose, round. Inhale, leg goes back. One leg dog. Exhale, knee to left shoulder. And leg goes back. One leg dog. Knee to nose, round. Leg goes back. One leg dog. Knee to right elbow, squeeze. Leg goes back. One leg dog. Prepare to lunge. Exhale, knee to nose. Step the left foot forward, right knee down. Invite your right hip a little bit closer to the mat. Exhale, shift the hips back. Slide the left heel forward and guide this leg very active in order to have the top of the thigh bone back into the hip socket and fold toward the straight leg. Inhale and lift. Bend the knee. Up into a runner's lunge. Straighten the front leg, shifting the hips back, pyramid. Maybe bow toward the straight leg. Breathe. Inhale, rise, keep both legs straight, pivot in order to have your wide angle again here. Keep on going to the back of the mat. Breathe here. Bend the front knee. Step the back foot forward. You are facing the back of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Long and flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, chest to the thigh. Inner thighs are reaching back. Open the arms to the side. Inhale, come up. Touching your chair, and then keep on going until you reach your fingertips to the sky. Exhale, press you down. Inhale, Anjali Mudra. And release. Inhale, touch the sky. Grab your left elbow, side bend to the right. Keep the same amount of weight on both feet. Guide the top shoulder blades into the body, so you are opening your heart a little bit more toward the sky. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, press the air down, growing taller through the crown of your head. One more time, inhale, reach toward the sky. Grab the opposite elbow and stretch to the opposite side. Keep the same amount of weight on both feet. Drop your right shoulder blades into your heart, so to the back body, so your heart can lift a little bit more. Inhale, rise, touch the sky. Exhale, forward fold from the hip crease. Inhale, halfway lift, long and flat back. Exhale, right leg back. Pause here. Shift the hips slightly back, front leg straight, bow in modified pyramid. Check on your hamstrings. Inhale, rise. Pivot your hands to the inside of your feet, feet parallel. Halfway lift, long and flat back. And start your side lunges. Checking in with the inner thighs. Then come back to your flat back again. Inner thighs are reaching back, tailbone drops slightly, top of the shoulder blades toward one another. Keep on pivoting your hands to the front of the mat. Bend the back, the front knee, your right. Spring of the back leg, it's halfway lift. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, bend your knees to rise up or rise up. With your spine straight, reverse one dive, touch the sky. Grab your left arm, side bend to the right. Look down, so you are rounding your spine. You are creating more space in your upper back. Breathe there. Inhale, come back to the center. Push down with your left foot to rise up. Press the ear down. Inhale, rise up one more time. Grab the opposite wrist. Side stretch to the left. Look down, round your upper back. Find a space there. Inhale, back to the center. Touch the sky. Exhale, forward fold from the hip crease. Legs straight or knees bent. Inhale, halfway lift, long and flat back. Exhale, left leg back. It's your runner's lunge. Inhale, right leg straight, modified pyramid, bowing. Inhale, rise up again, pivot on your both feet. Face the long side of the mat. Lengthen here. Start again your side lunges. Maybe you can go a little bit lower. back to the center, long and flat back. Walk your hands between your feet, drop the crown of the head. Prasarita Padottanasana, firm your legs, breaking your feet toward one another. Breathe here. Drop the tailbone, tip of the shoulder blades toward the back of the spine. One more breath. Inhale, rise. This time you bend your knees, heel to your feet, couple of times. Breathe there. Place your hands on your hips and rise up, keeping the knees bent in your goddess. Adjust your toes so they point to the corners of the mat. Knees on top of your ankles. Bring the tailbone slightly in, sit a little bit deeper. Pause here. And open the arms to the side. Push like you want to push the walls away from you. Pause here. Rotate the palms of your hands up toward the sky. Sink a little bit deeper. Inner thigh stretch. Inhale, reach your legs straight. Touch the sky. Exhale, bend the knees. Line up your knees and ankles. Bend your elbows, cactus shape. Right arm under the left, Garudasana. Breathe here. Draw, lift your heart, first lift your heart toward the sky. And then draw 3 circles in Garudasana with your arms. Checking in again with the space of the body. When you come back to the center, plug the arm bones back into the shoulder socket again. Release. Inhale, touch the sky. Exhale, hands in Anjali Mudra. Breathe here, give your legs a break, but keep your legs very firm. We're repeating Garudasana on the second side. So exhale, bend your knees. One breath here. Push the walls. Right elbow under the left. Plug the arm bones back into the shoulder socket. Sink a little bit deeper. Elbows up toward the sky. Draw your 3 circles starting to the left. Checking the space of the low back, of your upper back. Come back to the center, plug the arm bones back into the shoulders. Inhale, touch the sky. Palms of your hands together. Exhale, hands in Anjali Mudra. Breathe here. Parallel your feet. One more breath. Side body gets longer. Exhale, reach your arms up, touch the sky. Forward fold from the hip crease. Halfway lift. Pivot back to the front of the mat. Right knee is bent. Step the right leg back, downward facing dog. Breathe in your down dog. Inhale, right leg up. From the inner thigh, spread the toes. Exhale, right foot forward, runner's lunge. Step the back foot for Vira 1, toes facing the upper left corner of the mat. Inhale, touch the sky. Breathe here. Bend the elbows, cactus shape. Lift your heart a little bit back. Inner thigh of your left leg reaching back. Inhale again, touch the sky. Exhale, pick up the back heel. Reach forward. Land your hands. And pyramid again. Start with the back heel up. Then rotate the foot slightly, coming back to your Vira 1 feet and bow toward the straight leg. Full pyramid. Inhale, rise up. Back to the lunge. Flatten your hands. Inhale, front leg back. Plank. Exhale, dropping the knees or landing with straight legs. Inhale, find your Sphinx. Breathe in your Sphinx. You can stay here, raking the heels of your hands toward you, or you can straighten your elbows. Roll the top of the thighs lightly in. Exhale, Sphinx again. Lower down on your mat. Place your hands framing the side body. Press up into your flat table. Curl your toes back, downward facing dog. Breathing down dog. Lengthen your side. Find your lumbar curve. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right foot forward. Step your hands, let's say, one block forward, considering the front foot. Pick up the back leg. Bird dog, have your hands under the shoulders. Breathe there. And maybe walk your hands a little bit closer to the front foot, lifting the back leg higher, going toward the standing split. Inhale, rise up. Walk the hands back to the place they were before. Bending the standing leg, stack the foot closer to the right. Bend the knees, inner thighs reaching back. Open the arms to the side. Find your lumbar curve. Inhale, rise and touch the sky. Exhale, place your hands in front of your heart, Anjali Mudra. Inhale, exhale and release. Inhale, reach up, touch the sky. Exhale, fold from the hip crease. Inhale, halfway lift, long and flat back. Exhale, left back, it's your runner's lunge. Set the back foot for Vira 1, toes down. Inhale, rise into your beautiful warrior. Keep the back leg very active. Right hip reaches slightly back, left hip slightly forward. Bend the elbows, cactus shape to lift your heart. Send the front thigh, keep the back thigh lifted. Inhale, touch the sky. Exhale, reach forward, lend your hands. Pick up the back heel, come back to the runner's lunge. Lengthen your side body here. Then drop the back heel, straighten the front leg. You go back to your Vira 1 foundation. Maybe you fall toward the straight leg. Any amount for your pyramid. One breath here. Inhale, back to your runner's lunge. Find the space of the side body, lift the inner thigh of the left leg. Flatten your hands, inhale, front leg back, it's Balakasana and your plank. You can decide to drop your knees or lower down on your belly. Prepare your Sphinx. Inhale, find the Sphinx. You can stay in Sphinx, very active, tip of the shoulder blades toward one another, legs are slightly rolled in, or come a little bit higher. Exit down to the Sphinx, all the way down to the ground. Flat table to down dog, or reverse the plank to down dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left foot forward, runner's lunge. Side body gets really long. Place your hands, let's say, one block forward, the front foot, so when you pick up the back foot, they are more or less under your shoulders. Pause here, or walk your hands toward the straight leg, lift the back leg a little bit more, finding your standing split. Keep the back leg very active. Inhale, come up. Hands under the shoulders, bend the standing leg, down with the right foot. Start to prepare your inner thighs reaching back like you are taking Utkatasana. In fact, inhale, Utkatasana. Fierce and awkward pose. Push down with your feet, exhale. Tadasana in Samastiti. Inhale, exhale and release. And receive what the practice gave to your body. Maybe you rotate the palms of your hands forward to keep the chest open. One more breath. Reaching down to the feet, with the feet rising up with the crown of the head. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold the body forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Long, beautiful flat back. Place your hands flat. Right leg back, left leg back. Down dog. Breathe here. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right knee to the right wrist. Prepare for your pigeon. So support, consider a support on your right sit bone, could be a block or a blanket. If you feel good, keep on wiggling the left leg straight until your right sit bone touches down, the left hip touches down. Place your hands with the fingertips touching down. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, slowly release to the reclined pigeon, forehead touching down. Find a comfortable placement for your arms straight in front of you. Sphinx pose with the arms, or arms framing the side body, palms up. In general, I prefer the one with the arms straight in front of me because it gives me one more chance to relax my shoulders. Keep your right foot active, pushing through the big toe ball, pushing through the pinky into the mat. One breath here. That's very relaxing and so good. Great hip opening and great stretch for the back leg. Inhale. Unfortunately, every beautiful thing has an end. Always walk your hands back. One breath here. Curl the toes of the back foot. Use the power of the back leg to lift the bent leg. Reach it back. One leg dog. Downward facing dog. Adjust your pose. Adjust the stance. Have a really good and wide down dog, so a lot of space between feet and hands. So just in case if you would like to move forward toward your plank, you do not need to wiggle your feet. And then it's the left leg that lifts. One leg dog. Exhale, knee to the left wrist. Drop the knee down. Consider support under your left sit bone. If you don't need the support, wiggle the back leg straight until your right hip touches the ground, the left sit bone touches the ground. Place your fingertips in front of you. Inhale, lift your heart. Tip of the shoulder blades toward one another. Exhale and release over the bent knee. Find the placement for your arms. You can do something different maybe. This time I will try with my arms framing the side body, palms up. Keep your left pinky active. Pause. Breathe into your hips, into your low back, into your relaxed shoulders. Inhale, place your hands back. Up you come. Flatten your hands. Curl the toes of the back foot. Use the power of the back leg to reach the front leg straight. One leg dog. Downward facing dog. Breathe in your down dog. Allow the down dog to neutralize all the shapes we have taken today. It is considered a neutral position because of your spine. The spine has all these its curves in down dog. One breath here. Drop your knees. Cross your shins. Sit behind. Feet flat on the floor. And hip distance apart. Lift your heart. And now round your spine to lower all the way down to the mat. Reach back with your arms. Upper body stretch. Inhale, give your right knee a nice good hug. One breath here. Reach the legs straight up to the sky. Spread the toes. Interlace your hands behind your right leg. Slide the opposite leg straight. If you cannot interlace, you can support the back of the thigh, or you can also wrap a strap on the big toe ball mound and hold the strap in your two hands. Breathe here. Hug in. And for a deeper stretch, allow your right leg to come a little bit closer towards you, walking your hands up on the strap if you have a strap. Reach the outer edges of your feet. Pause, drop the shoulder down, then grab the big toe with your right hand and invite this leg a little bit closer towards you. You can pause here, or you can lift your shoulders and nose to come closer to your upper leg. Sorry, towards your right leg. Exhale, release. One breath here. Lower your hands on the strap or on your thigh. Bend the knee. Give it a hug. Drop the sole of the foot down. Inhale, left knee to the chest. Nice hug. Keep the chest open. Slide the leg straight toward the sky. Find the strap on the second foot, or lace your hands behind the thigh, or support the sides of your left leg. Pause. Slide the opposite leg straight. Roll it in. Push through both big toe ball mounds. Then walk your hands a little bit higher on the strap if you like, or if you don't have a strap, reach the left leg closer toward you. Grab both edges of your feet, reach a little bit more. Then grab the big toe with the left hand. Maybe pause here, or lift the shoulders and the nose to touch the lifted leg, which is lowering toward you. You can use also the right hand to press the opposite thigh down. Exhale, slowly release. Come back with your laced hands. Keep the chest open. Bend the knee, give it a hug. Then the opposite knee to the armpit. Place both hands on both kneecaps, and then draw your circles. You can move the knees together separately, one clockwise, the other one counterclockwise. Just feel free to explore. You can also bicycle your knees. And when you inhale, next time is your happy baby variation, with hands to the back of the thigh, with hands to the outer edges of your feet. Keep the chest open, shoulders are down on the mat. Guide the sit bones a little bit closer to the mat. You can rock your baby from side to side if you like. Exhale, and allow the soles of the feet to come toward one another for bound angle, cobbler pose, Baddha Konasana in Sanskrit. You can pause here, or you can open your legs in a big V, supporting the sides of the thigh, or keeping your hands to the outer edges of your feet. Drop the sit bones, keep the chest open. Externally rotate your legs even more. Exhale back to the cobbler. Invite your feet toward you with your hands, and push your hands away from you with your feet. Exhale, it's your happy baby. Inhale, touch the sky. Bend the knees, give them a hug. Roll from side to side a little bit to massage your low back. Land your feet next time you come with your chest facing the sky. Right leg slides down the mat, stretch it out. Right arm goes back overhead, stretch it out. Left leg slides straight, left arm back. One breath here. Curl and spread fingers and toes. And then if there's nothing else your body needs to do, allow your Shavasana to happen. Releasing the arms by your side, allowing your feet to roll on the outside. When you soften, you let go with your hips, the legs, they take their neutral shape. So for some people, it's feet rolled up. There's no more muscular control. That is what happens to me. When I let go with my hips, in this supine position, the feet, they roll out. Enjoy your well-deserved Shavasana, allowing your breath to circulate around the body, guiding it where it needs to go if you feel that there's tightness, muscular contraction still, where sometimes the muscles cannot let go. You can decide to end the class here in Shavasana. So you stay. Or you allow yourself a few more breaths here, trying to release and drop down even more, relaxing the front ribs toward the back ribs, relaxing the jaw, relaxing the eyes. Listening to these birds chirping in my garden. And if you made your decision to end the class in a seated position, now is the time. If you like to stay down in Shavasana, feel free to rest. If you decide to rise, inhale and reach your arms overhead, allowing your knees and feet to face the sky again if your legs have rolled out. Give your body a nice good stretch from here. And then bend the knees, soles of the feet on the ground. Exhale, roll to whatever side you like. Having one hand down in front of your heart. The opposite arm is a support for your neck and for your head. Push down with the hand in front of your heart with soft legs and rise up, taking your seated position. Close your eyes and study your seated position for a second. Side body gets longer. Root down from whatever touches the ground to rise up from the crown of your head. Inhale, arms up in a big T. Lift your heart slightly. On your next inhalation, arms up touching the sky, palms together. Exhale, place your hands down in front of your heart. Inhale. allow your mind to your beautiful heart. And thank you for joining me today in this practice. My wish for you is that you always be happy, healthy, and free from suffering. Namaste. Thank you.